everyone, and welcome to Pennsylvania Outdoor Life. I'm Don Jacobs in the Pennsylvania Outdoor Life cabin, standing in front of the turkey. Yesterday, the fall turkey season opened. It runs different time periods, so be sure you check the digest. But we're going to stick with deer for yet the first two segments of this program. We're going to start out by reminding you about a friendship between Mike Hobbins and Russ Wagner. It all started a couple years ago. We met up with Russ Wagner and Mike Hobbins at the Hunts for Healing Lodge in Susquehanna County. You may remember these guys from a story we did in April of last year. Russ, the owner of Top Calls, hired Mike to put together game calls. Mike is blind. He lost his sight on May 1st of 2010. It was the opening day of the spring turkey season, and it started out as a very exciting morning, with birds gobbling and responding to his calls.
Eventually, I noticed him at the other end of the field. It was just one turkey, nice long beard, and here he come, all strutting and walking slowly and working his way over. And he got to maybe 50, 60 yards from me before he entered the woods where I was. And he got quiet then. He didn't, once he entered the woods, he got quiet. I was hoping he'd circle down towards me, but he went the other way, and I still was very happy about the whole experience. It was beautiful. So later on, I was getting ready to go meet my sons back at the truck at a time that we said we'd meet, and I headed back the trail that I came in on, and I rounded a turn, and that's when the hunter saw movement, and he shot me on this side of my face. And obviously I went down, and he did stay with me and called for help, which I'm very happy about and appreciate very much. And the emergency team and the EMTs and the ambulances came, and they took me down the ridge to a lower field to the life flight was waiting there. And I remember the EMT asking if I was having trouble breathing, which I was, and I said yes. And they put me under and put that breathing tube down my throat. And at that time, I could still see out of my left eye. But after that, that was the end of that. I haven't seen since. I have no vision, no light perception.
Totally blind.
Yes.
When you decided that you weren't going to let that keep you down, how did that happen?
Well, it took a while, but there was a lot of counselors, and the community around here has been very supportive of me and helped a lot. And I went to school for the blind, which helped a lot out in Pittsburgh. And just slowly it just gets better and better. And
part of the better and better Mike is referring to is being able to hunt again. Russ and Mike now spend a lot of time together in the field.
Last year we did a inline hunt up in this area, and he was successful with that. And we did a spring turkey hunt. He was successful with that. Just last week we did an archery hunt. He was successful at that. And, hopefully it'll all come together today.
So tell me about your experiences with Russ. He's your eyes, but you're the hunter. That's got to be a good feeling.
It really is. It's been a blessing since starting working with him. I didn't ever expected to go hunting again. I enjoyed listening to my sons talk about it. They would text me what they're seeing, and that was kind of fun. Then he said, well, we're going hunting and it's going to happen. I was like, okay, whatever, I didn't, and then it did, and then I got the itch. Then I really got the itch. Get outside and hear it's like this morning, we'll hear the woods wake up, and that's just a beautiful sound. It's great. And actually last year in the doe hunt, the deer was that close that I could actually hear it walking. Wow. So, and then we went, like you said, we went turkey hunting in the spring, and they were gobbling like crazy all morning long, it seemed like, and that was really exciting.
One step.
I'm too flustered. Go get him.
Where are we going?
You're gonna come my way. Give you your elbow.
There we go. See a Jake?
Yep.
Okay.
What a nice Jake.
Well, I'll take a Jake any day.
Absolutely.
Twice on Thursday. Son of a gun.
So I'm going to ask this question, and I've been thinking about it. All right, so you've got the gun. Russ is your eyes. If you miss, whose fault is it?
Russ's.
Mine. yeah, it's mine.
No.
Yeah, that's on me.
No, I'll take the blame.
That's pretty much on me.
So there he has it. He's already shot a deer. He's killed a beautiful turkey. And guess what? We're going to take a short break, but when we come back, we are indeed going to go on a muzzleloader hunt with Russ and Mike.